Misery and being miserable. I put these two words together because they belong together and have almost the same meaning. But there is a slight difference between the two. Feeling miserable can be temporary and short-lived. Being in misery can be long-term. For example, one can feel miserable because you didn't thank someone for doing something you appreciated. You can feel miserable because you didn't return a call as promised, or you missed an engagement or meeting because you forgot. You can feel miserable when you see animals being mistreated. Feeling miserable can be short-lived and fleeting. Being in misery can be long-term, and sometimes it is permanent. Misery can be felt from the death of a loved one. It can be a permanent change in one's finances or lifestyle because of negative circumstances. It can be any action which have adverse consequences for you or your family and may be permanent. There is the kind of misery caused by some misfortune or an accident, resulting in injuries which can last for years, or an illness which can sometimes last for years or even lead to one's demise. We must understand, in all of our lives, there are going to be some bad or unfortunate things that happen, which may cause harmful and detrimental outcomes. There will be unfortunate events and occurrences in our lives and in the lives of our family members and our friends. We must take a pragmatic approach to misery and being miserable. These two words are intertwined in our lives and will always be a part of our lives. Feeling miserable depends on how you process negative information about all the adverse things which can happen to us, our families, and our friends. There will always be natural disasters of many kinds, which have caused the deaths of hundreds, sometimes thousands, even hundreds of thousands. Then there is man's inhumanity to man, involving wars, which bring death and destruction on a massive scale. What about the murders occurring in the streets of our cities and our states every day? Feeling miserable and being in misery is a part of our DNA. We cannot control the terrible things which happen in our world today, but we do have the ability to control our emotions, thoughts, and feelings. They are controlled by the way we think. We must understand the reasons why we believe and think the way we do. If you are miserable or in misery, you have the ability to remove that feeling by adjusting your thought process. We all have the ability to change the way we think. We all have the ability to change our mindset, the ability to improve our mental well-being, the ability to improve our outlook on life, and gain a positive attitude about ourselves. This includes where you are at in your life today and where you want to be tomorrow. You cannot wave a magic wand to make this happen. There must be positive changes made in your mental makeup and the way you think. You can do this by becoming emotionally, mentally, and psychologically strong. You will then have the power to make the changes you desire. I want your emotions, thoughts, and feelings to be a beautiful asset in your life, not the liability they seem to be in so many people's lives today.